If you're trying to write your memoir by starting at the beginning and writing until you reach the ending, stop. Your life is a journey, but your book, it's a map. And you can't include every single tree or rock or puddle. It'll be a mess. If you're new here, I'm Mary Kay. I'm a nonfiction book coach and self-publishing guide, and I help people like you. Maybe you're a corporate refugee like me, or an expert who wants to share their wisdom, or someone who really wants to write maybe their memoir. I'll help you distill your unique wisdom into a book that builds your legacy and your authority. Today, we're building the what of your book. It's the map and it's the strategy. If you missed the part 1 video, we cleared the path by overcoming some of the fears about writing a memoir, and we touched a little bit on reclaiming your identity. You'll want to go back after this video and watch that one if you missed it. I'll put the link in the description. But right now, we're going to dive into the 4 filters that you need to turn your hard-earned wisdom and your memoir into a beautiful permanent asset. Those things are the transformation bridge, the anchor, energy management, and 4, claiming your power. Okay, let's get into it. So the first filter is the transformation bridge. A purpose-driven book, whether it's a business book or a personal book, is a map. And the person buying your memoir is buying a transformation. They're not buying your history. They want to be able to put themselves into your story to find their way out. So to build this bridge, you need to find your reader's problem. And the core of this exercise is you're going to describe the specific clogging or congestion that they faced in the before state, before they got your book. Then describe the state of the clarity they reach after they read your book. Then you'll define the so that, and this is the reason that you're sharing this book. So it could be something like, I'm sharing this story so my reader can blank. So once you define that, the noise clears and your book becomes a solution to your reader's problem. Filter number 2, this is the anchor. So yes, you might be tempted to put everything from your life, including the kitchen sink, into your memoir. But a powerful book is not a collection of everything in your lifetime. It's a focused filter. And we call this filter a selective clarity filter. It's part of my framework for writing a book. To find your anchor, here's what you do. You ask yourself, if my reader only remembers one sentence from this book, what must it be? That sentence is your flag in the ground for your book. It's your anchor. And if something doesn't align to that anchor, don't include it in your book. That anchor is the filter for every chapter that you include. Maybe that thing that you extracted or subtracted, maybe that's for another book. Filter number 3. Now, I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't talk about energy management. You need to manage your energy, not your clock or your time. Whether you're sharing a blueprint of a system or exploring decades of your past, this work can be heavy. Revisiting memories can be emotionally draining. They might even be dangerous or harmful for your mental health. You have to honor that emotional load. So number 1, Seek professional support if revisiting those memories for your memoir is going to require you to revisit some trauma in your life. Whether it's big trauma or small trauma, it doesn't matter. Book coaches and life coaches like me, we help people with their future. We move you towards something. A psychotherapist or another mental health professional is going to help you deal with that past trauma and maybe other elements of your past. Number 2, the energy rule. You have to distill your lessons when you have the energy, not when you're empty. When it starts feeling too complex or too heavy, step away. Come back to it later. Your book needs your clarity. And finally, filter number 4, claiming your power. It's not about credentials. It's about owning your narrative. For decades, someone else, whether it was corporate hierarchy or family expectations, they held the pen. And by writing your story, you're taking it back. You're moving from a character that things happen to an author who decides what those things mean. There are 3 ways to claim your power. Number 1, you're going to own the narrative. In the machine or the system or the family, you were told how to act. In your memoir, you're the only brand that matters. Tell your truth without asking for permission. You're the sole authority of your life. The second way to claim your power is to own the transformation. Your power doesn't come from the facts of what happened. It comes from the clarity of who you became. So in your memoir, you're not just sharing, you're guiding your reader. The third way to claim your power is to own the legacy of your story and your memoir. A job title can be deleted. A corporate role can be filled by somebody else. But even beyond the office, the roles that we're cast in, the caregiver, the widow, the survivor, can start to feel like they own us. Claiming your power means realizing that those roles are temporary, but your story is a permanent asset. Whether you're leading a 30-year corporate career or navigating the silence of your grief, your memoir is the one place where you get to define who you are. It's the permanent marker of the person who you remembered you are, even when the world had tried to assign you and bury you under a different label. Today, we talked about the 4 filters for your memoir: building the bridge for your reader, finding the anchor that will decide what will go into your book and what will not be in your book, protecting your energy and your mental health, and reclaiming your power. The world doesn't need another generic biography. It needs your unique voice and your story and your transformation. Your memoir is even a gift to the person that you used to be. You control the energy, you control the keyboard, you control the narrative. The world needs more of your story, your book, your rules, your voice. I'm Mary Kay, the nonfiction book coach for indie authors. If you got value out of this video, please like and subscribe. Cheers. I'll see you in the next video.